Sure. My name is Aaron AJ Navarro from Pólvora here in Mexico City. Hi, Zach. It's a
Hi.
pleasure to talk to you about this revival. And my first question is, do you have the honor of directing the first episode of the series? So how does it feel to come back to the direct seat for such a project that you love so much?
Well, I was really nervous, Aaron. I wanted to get the tone right because I knew the fans would be scrutinizing every single frame. But I also felt like I know the show better than anyone, it was a big responsibility, but I took it very seriously, and I wanted to be the one there to make sure that we grounded the show, made it real, and that I didn't let any single moment get past me. Excuse me.
It's okay. One of the things I love about the beginning of this revival is the scene of the eagle when you redo the eagle. But then you see that everything has changed for JD and Turk. So how have you dealt with the changes and the because time has passed and humor has changed too. So how have you faced those changes in this episode?
Well, you're right. That was the challenge was how do you take a show that was popular 15 years ago, 15, 20 years ago, and bring it into 2026, but still have nostalgia for the fans and still have the inside jokes for the fans. It was a real balancing act. I think we just always rely on what makes us laugh, you know? That's always just kind of been our rule. If it makes us laugh, it'll probably make somebody else laugh. And if it brings tears to our eyes, it might bring tears to somebody else's eyes. And so, we grounded the show. We wanted to bring it back to reality. Um, but but yeah, I mean, the reaction has been beyond anything we could have imagined.
Also, let's talk about the music. I know you are a fan of music, and the music has been a part of Scrubs. And I think the first episode shows that a little bit. But there's also like the feeling that we need kind of more. So, do you think, or do you want to insert something more of that kind of musical factor to the series?
Yeah, well, as you know, music's always been a huge part of Scrubs, and I think that when we pick the songs, we really there's a lot of debate that goes on. We go back and forth. Sometimes it's old songs that we know the fans will love, like in the pilot, the Coldplay song. But sometimes it's this is a new band. Let's introduce them to a band people that they're gonna love. They might that isn't as popular. They might not know about. Um, so yeah, it's a lot of love. A lot of love goes into picking the music because we know the fans see it as a character on the show.
Also, Zach, you, Donald, Sarah, the whole cast now are mentors. This is a different role. Now you have to mentor the new actors, the ones that are coming up, because I think Scrubs, the original, did that for you and for the
Yeah.
old all those. So how
Yeah.
does that feel? That change up and that like going on to sponsor these new actors that have also this comedy factor.
It's a lot of responsibility. I'll tell you something I do that I really am so glad I do. I take everyone out to dinner on Saturday night, every Saturday night, because we shoot up in Vancouver, so none of us are home, and and everyone comes together. The whole cast comes together for Saturday night, and I sort of check in with everyone. How you doing? Anything wrong? Are you having a good time? So on set, I'm their mentor because I'm directing the show or I'm executive producing the show, and I give them advice because some of them are brand new. They're this is their first job, and and then I I do something that is a real great bonding thing by taking them the whole cast out to dinner every Saturday night, and it kind of makes us a closer community because I think that's one of the things that people fans might not know this or but one of the things that really is the secret ingredient to Scrubs that makes it particularly special is that the friendships are real. It isn't something we're acting. We all are really that close. So I think that comes across on screen. So with the new people, I wanted to foster that and really become friendly with them.
That's great. Well, Zach, that's all the time we've got, but I thank you for it.
Thanks,
I
Aaron.
really love the revival. I think you got the tone completely, and I hope we can see more Scrubs now as JD as the ship.
Me too, Aaron. Thank you so much.